Hello again. Okay, about giving up on some languages. So that's what I'm gonna talk about today. About giving up on some languages. Well, I had a list that was too much. It was more than 100 languages or 100 languages, and so I had to cut it down because we need to be realistic. So that's why I had to cut down some languages, to drop some languages, but that you guys already know. Now, the thing that I'm going to talk about is a little bit different. So, the thing is, just like my good friend Rafael Biolet says, maybe it's best if I focus on the languages that I really want to learn, the ones that I really want to learn first, and then let's see. I might not study some of the languages that I have on my list. And that's precisely what I'm doing now and what I intend to do. So I'm going to give you guys some examples. So now I decided to study Hindi. So I'm studying Hindi. I only made a few lessons in the past, but I also have, I talked about that too on my video about potential languages. So I also have Punjabi and Tamil on my list. And I was thinking to myself, okay, those languages only after 40. But then at the same time, I feel the need to have a definite list. So at the same time, I think, should I drop them? Should I just drop them? But I guess that what I will do is I will study Hindi along these years, and I will get back to Hindi. I will study spoken Hindi during a long time. Only then will I start learning the script. But yeah, I will study Hindi on rotation, rotating with Arabic and Japanese. And Mandarin Chinese, let's see, I'll try to put 35 minutes a day. And then also some rotations too. And only then, by the time I'm 40, if I reach 40, only then will I care about Hindi and Tamil and Punjabi. So if I feel like I've done okay with Hindi and I could give it a try to those languages too, to Tamil and Punjabi. Yes, that's what I will do. I will study them, having low intermediate as my goal for both of them, of course. But when it comes to Hindi, my goal it's like pre-intermediate, low advanced. So I would really like to know Hindi. So that's why I'm making this video. So at the same time, I can ask you guys, do you think I'm doing this correctly now? Or should I just drop them, Tamil and Punjabi, since I want to know Hindi well? That's part of the deal. So the other thing is Arabic. Okay, well, I will study in rotation, on rotation it. So I won't do it at the same time, a lot of languages at the same time and stuff like that. Not anymore. So now I'm at like 6 languages, I believe. Finnish, Swedish, the ones I'm focusing more. And then at a slower pace, Romanian, Turkish, now trying to put Mandarin too, and Hindi, the one that will rotate. So when it comes to Arabic, that's why I said Persian after 40. But Persian, I believe it's worth studying. Then there is this doubt, which is Maltese. Of course, if I ever study Maltese, my idea is to slow intermediate again. It's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be studying Maltese like crazy. The thing is, I'm not sure if I will study Maltese, and I'm not sure if I will study Maltese before or after 40, because I have another doubt. The doubt is there are some languages that if I don't dabble in before 40, I might never study them. And Though, and I have that problem too with some languages. Languages like Maori, Hawaiian, or Mongolian, to give you guys pretty good examples. If I don't dabble in sometime, let's see next year or a couple of years from now, if I don't dabble in, then from time to time, let's talk about putting it on 75 hours per year. It's not that much. It's not that much. 75 hours. Uh, 1 year or 2 years and then leave it again. Okay, I might focus on them after 40, but if I don't dabble in before, I might not study those languages never. So that's another problem. Uh, and then you have another language which is Mandarin Chinese. I won't focus on a single character until I reach a good degree of fluency in spoken language. I'm a very very beginner, so you guys already get the idea on how long will I stay studying this without studying characters, because I'm a spoken polyglot. I don't want to read books. I want to speak the language. But I realize the importance of learning characters. I realize the importance of learning uh, how to read and write, not just speaking and comprehension. So someday I intend to learn characters still, the most common ones, 900 most common ones or 800 most common ones. But that's not for now, and so it leaves me into another. It takes me into another. Let's see, another problem, which is Cantonese. So that's why I put Cantonese after 40. I won't touch on Cantonese, at least I do not intend to, until before 40. But I believe that Cantonese is worth studying. So I believe that Cantonese is worth studying. So the thing is, basically, I do not want to drop languages here, not anymore. But if I have to, I believe that those choices, since I want to reach a good level in Hindi, Arabic, and Mandarin Chinese. So if I have to drop a few languages, well, it's for a good cause. But anyways, I wouldn't like to do that. So at the same time, I need an advice too. So what do you guys think that I should do? Should I? And then I have Inuktitut Greenlandic. I'm not gonna buy the other DVD for Greenlandic, but I have. I could find some stuff on the internet. I would never reach a very high level. High beginners, maybe with luck, the very beginning of low intermediate. But Inuktitut or Greenlandic. Sorry, guys. Okay. Anyways, I'm asking for an advice too. So, since I want to learn those languages at a high level, should I just drop Tamil, Punjabi, or should I stay like I'm staying now and leave them only after 40? See you guys then.